I haven't done this in a while, so I might be very rusty.
Twitch on.
As if I wasn't rusty before, but...
I'm always rusty. Depends on the day. Today I'm in a good mood, but usually I'm in a bad mood and past 3 weeks. Welcome to OFR Division 2 Round 9 Suzuka, and today I'm commentating with AJ. How are you, man?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, and your mic sounds really good, man.
Thanks, nice and crisp.
Yeah. Clean.
Should be, yeah, it should be very clean.
So, is there any championship fight open in D2?
I think it's already wrapped up with Amir.
Yeah. I think top 3 is kinda taking their places. Amir leading and Robot second. Cam on 83 points.
Yeah, it should be a good battle between VR, Random, and maybe Alicade?
Yeah.
Okay.
What about team championship?
Team championship is GeForce out in front by mile. I think they've wrapped it up. Yeah, they've wrapped it up 2.
There is a good fight for P3. Then why not P2 also? You can get a lot of points from one race if the rival doesn't score too much.
Of course, only 12 drivers here today. I believe that is it Mercedes out in the background? No, it's going to be a Haas. Goes up first. So that is Jedi, I think. Yep, it's Jedi. He's trundling down the pit lane, cleaning up all the dust. Let's get confirmation on the weather though. I expect sunny as it was in D1. But we'll see.
Yeah, I was really surprised that we got so good weather 31. Haven't had rain in a long time.
Nice. At the start of the race it will be wet.
Really?
Yeah. It's wet, dry. That's good.
For some reason I'm not able to change the camera. Okay, now it's changing. Do you have any predictions for quali?
Well, if we look on who's like in the past, it should be Super Bounty. He's the first ever D2 champion, and there's no reason why he shouldn't be on pole position. I personally think that. But you've got quick drivers like Amir as well.
Yeah.
So I reckon it'll be Amir, then Bounty, then I might go for Alicade P3.
Okay, I would go also with Amir, and I think Bounty has a good chance to be in top 3, and also maybe Jedi. Because he has a race under his belt from today already, and he's in the race mode, you know. He's well prepared.
But he did DNF quite early on in the Grand Prix, which actually was the cause of the safety car. I reckon he'll still be quick, but maybe a little bit of a confidence knock after DNFing, or maybe he'll take it a little bit more calm at the start of the race and then gradually build up his pace. I believe he is going to be the first one to set his lap time.
Yeah. If you could check Amir's first sector time.
Okay, I'll check.
Riding with Jedi. I think it's Amir behind 32.2 for Jedi.
I'm going to go. Oh no, Miz in the pits. And Proctor's on his outlap.
Okay. Little lock up by Jedi and the hairpin. It was really hard to exit the hairpin today. You try to take it easy, and sometimes you take it too easy, and
yeah, absolutely. It's very difficult. And I believe Sirius Random is behind. I think behind Jedi. He's going to be the second one to set his lap. We know he's really quick. It's can he get the consistency right around this track? It's very difficult, especially for the first sector. it's very easy to get oversteer and understeer, especially on the harder tyres. I'm pretty sure, Lika, you must have been suffering the same sort of thing, especially in the first sector. There's so much understeer that you kind of have to go at 75% of the speed that you usually would.
Yeah.
But Jedi set a lap time of a 28.9, and we're now going to see Random cross the line with a 27.9.
A good
That
time.
is quick. Yeah, that's quicker than a few of the D1 guys towards the back. It's not quite competitive enough to be with the likes of Stinson and Izzat, of course. We don't expect that.
That was a monster lap what he did. 25.
Yeah, but we had Jedi off, I think. Yep, Jedi was in the barrier. He went off. Let's hope he doesn't get DSQ'd.
Robot finishing his lap.
Alright, let's check on him.
8-2.
That's not bad. As we have Jedi still off track. He's waiting for a few of these drivers to go by. I believe he was waiting for Ali K to go by. That's not bad.
And Marco spun on the chicane.
That's not great. Was he starting his lap or was he finishing it?
He was starting actually, I think 100.
But
I don't know. He has low fuel,
but
but
still. He was on his outlap.
Yeah,
No,
I don't know.
his...
He didn't have ERS on though.
Maybe. Oh, were you watching the whole time?
No, but he had 100% in the.
Oh, that is true. Maybe he was just trying to get to grips with the track. As we see Proctor, he's going to be the next one to cross the line. He's a very quick driver on his day. Let's see if we can get consistency right here. He's run out of ERS on the run to the line. He goes P2, which isn't too bad at all. 2/10 off.
Oh, and Poundy spins on the uphill left-hander. That's unlucky.
Great.
And I think Amir is just waiting until the track gets better and he goes out with the medium. Medium is not a bad tire to start. If you get a safety car in the early laps, you can just continue with that one and do around 16 laps. And Pops, your uncle trying to get a lap time together. He's coming to 130R, if I remember right. Going name. Second gear and the first. Based on second. Yep.
Yeah. Who are you watching?
I'm on the Pops. He got a 129.
It's good to see all of the drivers within the 1 minute 20s.
Yeah.
Because I think last season we were seeing like 31s, some drivers in 31s, and it's good to see mainly how the game is a lot quicker and how people can get to grips with the tracks a lot easier. Super Auntie's coming into the pits. He has not set a time. Neither has Marco, Amir, who are expecting to be very quick, and everyone is starting to leave the pit lane for their second run. So they're going to have to try and space out.
Amir also outlap. He went on soft tire though. He, I think in 10 minutes time he can complete 3 laps on soft. 3 runs if needed.
I think we're gonna see everyone on soft tires because we're gonna start the race on intermediates. I think. So we'll see. But I doubt there'll be anyone on mediums. There's no reason to.
Showcrime wondering if he should go on wet setup or dry setup.
I would definitely say they should be on a dry setup because 2/3 of the race is going to be dry. Maybe upper the right tire a little bit. Yeah. I think that's a good thing. There's Amir's coming round. I do want to see a lap from Amir. He hasn't set one yet, so it should be interesting to see whether he can put one in, beat Sirius's time, because there shouldn't be any reason why he shouldn't. He's been quick all season, quicker than everyone else, and I believe he won all of the races up until last weekend, was it?
Let me have a quick
couple of
look.
weekends ago. He was very solid through the first corner, but us D1 guys, we were carrying the speed through the first corner, and I think we pretty much, on our quality laps, all kept in 5th through there.
Yeah. Yeah, Amir, the
seems
only
really-
race he didn't win was Australia, where he was got P3 actually, and a fast lap.
That's still so impressive.
Yeah.
There's no reason why he shouldn't be in D1 right now.
Yeah, that's true.
But he's killing it in D2. So yeah, props to him. He looks a bit tentative on his lap. He's actually below 1 lap of fuel now, so he'll have to put it straight into lean towards the end of the lap. What I did notice that you can't actually leave it in hot lap the whole time, because you will run out of ERS.
Yeah.
Going down onto the front
130.
straight.
Yeah, somewhere
and
there.
Also, this track is actually a lot nicer to drive from last year. It doesn't get the greatest of lines through this.
I like a
chicane,
27.5.
He's gonna cross the line now, and he's not gonna beat Ali Cade. So my prediction so far hasn't been too far off. Ali Cade is actually sitting nicely in pole position. I was expecting him to be 3rd, but we'll see what Super Bounty can do on his lap. He's going through the hairpin now. Marco's getting out the way for him, and he's going around the very, very long right-hander. Of course, it's flat out. A very easy flat-out corner, because it's hardly a corner for these F1 guys. Now going through the spoon curve, he's got a little bit of correction on his wheel, which isn't great, and you kind of want to get early on throttle to use the curb right on the outside. And he gets on the run down to 130R, and of course this is easy flat for any of these F1 cars. And now braking into the final chicane, he doesn't get the greatest of lines. He actually cuts the corner, and he's going to be entering the pits. I reckon that would have been a pretty decent lap. I reckon it would have put him maybe 3rd, 4th.
Showcrime finishing his lap now. Let's see what kind of decision he made with
He's
setup.
shifting a lot.
Yeah.
29.0. It's not the greatest of laps. I'm pretty sure he can go quicker than that, and it's very close between him and Marco right now. So we'll see who comes off better with that battle. And now we have, I think that's Jedi, who seems to be on a pretty long run, and he's coming into the pit this lap.
Yeah, H is on a hot lap.
Let's just go on board with him. He's in P9 right now. I expect every driver that finishes the race will get points.
Yeah.
I don't think it's too difficult to get 2 DNFs in D2, and because of this track and the first sector, if you mess up, you're going to be in the gravel. As we saw, a load of D1 guys going off, just coming through the final corner of Sector 1. A lot of drivers such as Pingu, I believe Scotty went off as well.
Yeah.
We'll see.
One important thing in the race here is that you pick the right battles, that you don't battle too much for position. You can just, if the guy behind is faster, let him go and follow him, because he most likely has a good pace, and you can just take it easy and save tires and avoid losing time on battling, and if needed, do the battling in the end part of the race.
Yeah, I don't know if it was just me, but were you struggling with saving up ERS?
Yeah, because in the start everybody likes to use it so much, and you don't want to let them go, you know. So you need to use it a little bit also, and then hunting the DRS, the guy front, and trying to get an Avi spins. I'm surprised that there was no DNF, but yeah, you wanna get out of the DRS range. Of course, the guy behind you, so needs to be a little bit more patient with the ERS usage, but. Yeah, it's really easy to use, and it's really hard to train back.
Yeah, and it's also hard to get carried away, because at the start of the race you see it's on 100%, and you just use it all, and then you realise Yeah, you've used it all by lap 3, and then I think I was at about 10% on like lap 20, and I don't think I used overtake once until about lap 26, and I only saved up like 20%. So it's really difficult, and you can only really save it through the chicane, the hairpin, and that's pretty much it. Proctor's left the session. It's unfortunate. He's in P6 right now. Random's on the lap. I want to see what Bob's lap is like. I believe he is going to be the next one. Oh no, Random will be the next one to cross the line. He's going purple, so he's 2/10 up at the moment. Let's see what kind of lap this can be. Can he nail the final chicane? Be interesting to see if he can. He does that pretty well. He gets early, quite late on throttle actually. He opens up the DRS and he goes P2 for now. So
Bounty also on a hot lap.
Bounty, yep.
Oh, he invaded his
Bob
lap
did a
again.
good
I
lap.
think he had. I think now he's saving fuel and trying to get another run. I don't think there's time to pit anymore.
That was
Okay.
a very good lap from. No, I think he's got enough time. Perhaps. He's got about a minute to get on track. I think. But it was a very good lap from Bob actually. I'm happy for him.
Yeah,
He
28.6.
struggled all season to get into high points, and P7's a really good job. He's about 5/10 off Proctor, and then ahead of him is like the lead group. So being P7 ahead, 4/10 ahead of Marco, that's going to give him a huge confidence boost for the race.
Yeah.
We've still got a few drivers who I reckon can improve, like Super Bounty, GT, Hasher, and probably Show. But at the moment, that's a good time, and I don't think he'll be disappointed with that. He doesn't have enough time to do another lap, but I'm sure he doesn't really need to. I think he's pushed his limit there, and yeah, it was a really good lap.
Yeah, there is a. I don't know if Bounty, if he's gonna go out anymore. I'm not sure.
There's not enough time really.
Yeah.
They have
Well, if he
got,
leaves now, there is, but I need to push.
yeah,
but
and it
yeah.
doesn't look like his engineer's going out to signal him to go. So yeah, he's gonna struggle.
Marco 28.5 and
So Bounty might have thought that he's going to start at the back. It's not really a free choice of tyre because it's going to be wet at the start of the race. Just random
oh yeah.
DNFs in the pit lane.
How do you know
Unless-
how fast the track fries out here? You know, I had a this week I had a league race in France, and when the heavy rain stopped, I think lap after that the DRS was enabled already. The track got dry so fast. You know how it is in here?
I think it'll be a little bit more difficult. If it's France, the track won't dry up as quick. Oh no, the rain dries up quicker in France because there is no grass, I reckon. Unless the game obviously doesn't simulate that.
The Bounty is on track. I hope he can make it.
It's not enough time, unfortunately.
Oh,
there.
Robot went super wide there. He has good place at the moment. Before, I don't think he's gonna improve with this lap. There was
No,
a huge error.
Yeah, and he's low on fuel as well. We'll see what
Did the
was
sector
his
time?
sector time.
+5 maybe.
He is 3/10
3.
down. We'll see what he can do over the lap.
Yeah.
It doesn't quite use the whole of the track there.
Yeah.
And that is going to be the end of the session. No one else is going to be crossing the line to start their lap, and
Yeah.
we've got Robot come through the very long right-hander. At the moment, it looks like Ali Cade is going to be on pole position, unless Robot or Jedi have something to say about it. Jedi's a little bit up on his time, I think. No, he's not. He's a little bit down. Oh, and he's invalidated. Never mind about that one.
Avi is
but,
finishing
yeah.
a lap.
Robot's 6/10 down. That's so unfortunate for him. I think Proctor might be the only one that can challenge. It looks like it. shows on a lap still, so I'm actually going to go with him. So shows also been invalidated. Bounty is actually on a lap.
Yeah.
I think it was a glitch, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh well. Let's see what he can do. Show Chroma tyres. I'm going to go on board with Proctor. He's 10th up, so he might go to P4 here. As he breaks into the final chicane. Locks up a bit. He gets a decent line, but he invalidated. That's unfortunate. But we're going to go on board with Bounty now. Let's see what he can do. He's up on his time. Oh no, he's up on his purple apparently. So we'll see. He breaks into the final chicane. Locks up. And then exits quite nicely. And he's onto the run to the line. And he only goes P7. So, not a great lap from Bounty there.
Oh, not at all. What I've seen him doing faster. Alligator took the pole. Random P2, Amir P3, Robot P4, Jedi, Proctor, Bounty, Marco, Pop Zero, Uncle H, Showcram, and Avi. A few surprises.
Yeah. Bounty all the way down in 7th. You would have expected him to be at least be in the top 5. I guess he just couldn't quite put the lap together, but I'm very happy for people like Marco and Bob. That is a pretty good performance from them. They're very close as well, so it should be a good fight between those two, and maybe Hasher.
Yeah.
But Show and Avi, I was expecting a little bit more from them. Maybe they'll turn up in the race. We'll see.
It's all about the setup also, what they did.
Yeah.
What they decided to use. It's always risky, you know, everybody don't know that how fast the rain actually goes away.
I don't think many people are on wet setups. Maybe change the ride height or anti-roll bar to suit the track at the start of the race. But we need to see what the track conditions like.
Light rain.
It looks like pretty light. The pit lane looks dry almost, but it is going to be intermediate, so I can kind of see from the Ferrari that is green. No, we're just going to be waiting for everyone to maybe change their setups.
For sure, Margarita, Stinson. You guys have any predictions for the race? I see you guys on the stream but not talking. Naughty.
You teasing me? Alright, I'm gonna check the chat. See what's going on.
They're not talking.
Then why aren't they talking? I need to get some hype in the chat.
I'm gonna add what kind of emojis I have here. Some weird ones.
Oh yeah, we need to get loads of emojis just to hype up the chat a bit more.
I'm surprised that Nightbot didn't react to that. Usually gives me warning when I'm spamming something little, but it's on YouTube though, so. Could be that next season we're streaming only on YouTube, that would be good. Everything being in the same place.
It would be good, because I think you can actually have multiple accounts.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
And also if we could use Streamlabs, that would be nice. I have everything ready here.
Yuval Margalit. Amir is not first, he's P3.
Yeah, I think for the race though he was predicting, but it's just huge possibility Amir is a really fast and consistent driver. Actually did one race, we had 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And we are racing. Hopefully we're getting clean.
Oh no! Marco's round already.
That was lucky for a few guys.
yeah, we see Ali, Cade, and Robot get an amazing start, and we see people like Amir, Random. They're not getting such great starts. I don't think many people practice in the intermediate weather, but looking at the
Not
track,
too much, yeah.
I would say as soon as it, oh, we all got a spin from Random, and luckily no damage for him, but
a lot of
it puts
guys
him all the way
drop
down in ninth.
places.
Yeah, huge carnage between Show and Avi GT, who he didn't get pole. Ali K did, but Ali K getting a nice start. Robot in P2 at the moment. We'll see what he's like in the rain. We know
Amir
he's
closing up. Jedi, but there was no room.
Oh, we got another yellow flag. I believe that's Show. So Amir trying to take his time here. He didn't get the greatest of exits out of the hairpin. Super Auntie got an okay start. Yeah, it wasn't a great start. As Proctor goes wide, he's going to have to be careful going back on track. Can we get Super Auntie get a good exit? Not really.
Yeah,
we'll see. Is he turning on? He is turning on overtake. So he's going to try to move down the inside here. Needs to be careful that he doesn't get turned in on here. They actually gone down a few gears.
One.
That's surprising. I thought it would be still flat out in the rain.
Yeah, I think it's more like confidence thingy there. While H is trying to overtake the McLaren Proctor here.
Yeah.
Let's see how they get on throttle.
Sector 3. Who's that? I believe that's... Oh, it's Avi's... No, it's not. It's not Avi.
H making a move on Proctor now, while Amir is also really close to Jedi.
So...
H goes super wide, and he might lose 2 places here now. No, 1 place. Amir made also move on the Jedi.
I'm going to check the penalties, see if there's any on the first lap. None, just warnings. That's good to see. Amir is now on P3 as we've got yellow flag sector 1, and Ferrari, it's random there. So the Ferrari's not enjoying this wet weather at all. Hopefully we can see him
something happened to Jedi, I think. No, was it Robot?
Jedi. It must have been Robot. He got overtaken there. Oh, and then we see Super Bounty being very rude up the inside there. He makes the move, and they're going side by side. I think, yep, Super Bounty's just got the upper hand. And yeah, that's a good move from Bounty there. Now Bounty's going to try and close up on Robot. Super Bounty, let's see what he's going to do. He's 100% ERS, so I expect a move maybe up the inside, going into the hairpin. Little lock up from Bounty there, but no move done. Bob's trying to close up to Hasher.
He lost a little bit now.
Fastest lap from Amir. So Amir's going to start catching up to Ali Cade. DRS apparently is enabled. So it is dry enough for DRS. Which I think is a wrong decision, perhaps.
Yeah, I think it should take a little bit longer. It's really rare that you see it when it's still water coming down, but soft tires will be faster now.
You can see a little bit of sun coming out of the clouds, but I think we might have it until maybe lap 6, something like that, until we get onto the other tyre, the dry tyre. Amir's closed up about 4/10 in the first sector, lost a bit in the hairpin, and it's not really gaining that much, but he's evidently catching. I think for Yuval, Margaret, it's a very wise decision for that, to think that.
Yeah, they are friends actually in real life, so they know each other's pace really well.
Oh, fair enough. I think Super Bounty might put on overtake mode. No, he hasn't. He's gone a bit wide. Robot defending. Robot, we know he's very good at defending.
Yeah.
And he's practically 4 cars width ever on track. We hear everyone talking about how great his defending is.
He's kind of feeding Super Bounty to Jedi now because of his defending and good exit. Jedi was able to close the gap, but now he went really a little wide there though.
Yep, he went out on the green. I don't think that would have been a warning.
Amir inside 1 second now.
It's going to be difficult for him.
Surprised that nobody pitted. Okay, random is on the pits now. Let's see which tire he's gonna go for.
He's going for the medium.
Medium tire. Yeah. Few years back in this game, medium tire was actually better than the soft when there was a little bit rain coming down. But over the few years, it's been changing that soft tire will be better.
So, are we gonna Are we gonna be expecting Amir struggling a little bit more now that he's got, as he someone off? I think that's cleared up. But are we expecting Amir to struggle a little bit more once he's within the 1 second window due to dirty air, or do you reckon it'll be about the same pace that he was before?
Yeah, I think when the track is totally dry, he will be flying, but again, we don't know about the setup what they chose to use, so they should be actually bidding. But as long as nobody bids from the top guys, it's no worry for anyone. Everybody's in the same place. But the guy who bids first and can handle the weather will be faster.
A very big, yeah, a lot.
Bounty decides to bid.
Bounty's in. But I just realised on that lap that the 100 meter board into the chicane is actually gone. So drivers are going to struggle.
Is there anything else? Bounty going soft tires, so he will be doing one more stop in this race. It will be more easy, yeah.
I think he'll go on mediums after this still.
Yeah.
Because he can go about 8 laps on those tyres.
Yeah, and now others also bidding. I wanna see the...
Marco comes out ahead.
Chicane now. Yeah, for Bounty it would be good to avoid all traffic like he actually did.
This is going to be interesting to see the pace difference between soft and inters. It looks like the inters are struggling now.
Alec did a little mistake and now they're side by side after the hairpin and coming to spoon.
Good traction from Alicade off that hairpin.
How much was the gap for Robot and Bound? 5 seconds.
Marco's off.
That's unlucky.
But he kept it, so he's okay. For now, sorry, what was the, what did you say?
I was wondering the gap between Robot and the leaders, or Bounty and the leaders when Bounty pitted. Would be interesting to see. I think he's gonna jump Robot though.
I think so too. Let's see how much pace he has over. Yeah, he has a lot of pace, and it stopped raining as well. So those soft tyres are going to be in the league of his own.
Did something happen to Bounty?
No, he pitted.
I thought it was really close to H.
No, he wasn't. He was close to Marco, and then Marco went off. But yeah, the top 3 are all pitting. Everyone except from Alicade is pitting. So Alicade, what's he doing? I'm not sure.
Yeah,
he'll be.
There's no rain anymore.
Maybe
Bounty almost spun where we used to have a pump.
Let's see. Yeah, it's going to be a.
Bounty jumps Robot easily.
Marco has a 5-second penalty. But let's see how much Amir closes up to Alicade. Because this might be a jump for Super Bounty to P2.
Yeah, I think it's 20.1, 22 seconds pit stop.
I'm looking at the traction from Alicade, and it doesn't look great.
Random sets the fastest lap with medium tire also.
Super Bounty's closing up to Amir. A little bit. I don't know if Amir's
Amir went straight to hard tire.
Is that going to be long enough? Because we were really struggling on the hards.
Yeah, we were actually. Of course, the track temps are a little bit colder now, so the tires last a little bit longer. Oh, and hey, there was a Pops went wide and H almost collected him. But yeah, I think for us also we got safety car lap 7. I don't know. it's gonna be hard one for Amir in the end.
This is going to be a jump for
Bounty, yeah,
definitely
easily.
Super Bounty, maybe even Robot here.
Yeah, Robot gonna jump him also, and Jedi gonna jump
Maybe
in.
even Jedi.
He's yeah.
Let's see. He might just get lucky and be ahead of them, but we'll have to see. Amir's coming through the final chicane. Super Bounty's within a second of Amir, and the ERS situation is in Amir's favour at the moment. Ali Cade leaves the pit lane, so I think he's going to get lucky here. I think we'll see as he leaves the pit lane on hards. Robot might get him here. Amir gets Robot gets him, and Jedi also gets him. So Ali Cade went from 1st to 5th.
Yeah.
And that was for staying out for one more lap.
Now the battle between Super Bounty and Amir, I think if Amir is smart, he's gonna let Bounty go and try to keep inside the DRS range. Because there is no reason to battle and lose time to guys behind. Amir doesn't need to pit anymore. So nursing tires and taking it easy would be the best option for him.
Robot, I think, is struggling a little bit there. Actually, Ali K can't keep up with Jedi or Robot.
Yeah, he's on a hard tire.
You don't really want to get on the curb because they are still wet after the rain. But Super Bounty, let's see how good his traction is off of here. It's not bad, and he's actually closing up rapidly here. He's not using... Oh, he is using Overtake now. He used Overtake for a split second. Let's see, he's going purple. And is this going to be a move into the chicane? No, it's not. So he's going to have to wait a little bit longer. Let's see the traction difference.
Jedi might make... Nah, he's taking it easy.
He gets pretty good traction. And Super Bounty does set the quickest lap, but...
It's not a bad place for Super Bounty to be either, because at the moment he's not losing time yet, but now he's so close, he wants the move to be done really quickly.
We'll have to see what Robot does with those tyres, and...
Yeah, takes few laps for them to start working.
Not just that, he goes on mediums, which is... I don't know, it doesn't seem like a great strategy call at this moment in time. It doesn't seem like a great strategy call. Let's see what Super Bounty does through here. He doesn't quite attack. Marco sets the quickest lap. Great job from him. He is on soft tyres, but that's a very good lap. 31.8. Yeah, that's...
Was there a mistake by Robot?
Green track.
No, little maybe. Allicate is really close now.
Yeah, Allicate.
But so is Bounty. Bounty making move in
Here we are.
in a spawn. He has more, should have more creep here and get it done.
He's gonna have to maybe tuck into slipstream a little bit.
Yeah, now take the toe and wait. Now maybe make a move now. Wait till the DRS detection zone.
He should have took that flat out really.
Yeah.
Into the chicane. He's not going to get the move done there. You've got yellow flag sector 2. Who's that? Can't see it. It's Marco. Oh, Marco.
I think Bounty should get it done now.
See,
no, they keep fighting.
He's going to go around the outside. Is he going to make the move? He does.
Little
he makes
contact.
the move, and Amir almost spins. I would have said that contact was a racing incident.
Yeah.
From my view. It didn't look like Super Bounty could do a lot about that.
Yeah, that was a good battle though, in a spoon. And...
I mean, yeah, and we're going to see Super Bounty pull away because he was actually trundling behind. We're going to see the gap pull away. We'll see. We'll see who can come out on top. Because obviously Super Bounty has to pit again. Not sure if Amir does. He might end up pitting. And he might be on the softs towards the end. But remember... Bounty can be whatever tyre he wants because
I like it super fast today. Unluckily, he stayed on track a little bit too long.
Yeah, he would have been well up there.
Robot also made a little mistake there and allowed the Jedi to come really close to him.
The Jedi is using all of his ERS here. He's on 30% and he's going to struggle to get that back. Especially when there's no
spawn was so
button.
clean.
Amir's still there. He's actually gone purple in the middle sector. Let's see what he can do down the front straight. Sorry. Let's see the traction difference. Super Bounty, he does alright traction, but I wouldn't say it's enough to keep Amir behind. He's going to go around the outside, and Amir retakes the lead. And he defends harshly to the inside there. Very clean, and gets it done on hard tyres. So that shows that you can stick with people even if they're a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
Ali Cade is trying to stay out of trouble, but he needs to start getting these moves done if he wants to get anywhere near the likes of Super Bounty.
Yeah, the gap between Robot and Bounty is so big now that affects on Ali Cade also. Oh,
Ali Cade's off. Oh, he's very lucky.
That is the hardest place actually on the track, in my opinion.
It is. Will Proctor get him as well? I don't think so. They're closing up quickly, but no, I think Proctor might not quite get him. We've got Jedi, who's actually just about dropping out of the DRS from Robot, and he's actually struggling with ERS.
The H also lost a little bit time there now.
So, do you reckon the softs are already going off? Because Robot's starting to close in Super Bounty.
It's a question.
Jedi's starting to fall back as well. Amir sets a quick slap of the race. And the traction difference is a lot between Robot and Jedi's on the better tyres. Hash is up into P5, so he's done a great job so far. Bob's into P6, that's a good job from him as well. Show Crime is slowly but surely catching up to Marco. We're going to see Jedi try and make a move on Robot, but it's not going to quite work out for him. He gets a bit of understeer and oversteer. At the same time, you don't want that at all.
There's a Proctor really close to Ali Cade now. I think Ali Cade's tires are not in a great place at the moment.
Yeah, they're going to be overheating a lot.
I'm gonna leave the camera on Jedi. I'm gonna just pick up socks, my.
Okay. Jedi is doing a really good job of staying, and we've got yellow flag set to 2. That's Bob. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. That Bob has just spun out. I know you cannot see it from our screen, but he hasn't got any front wing damage, which is a good job for him. Jedi is still within the slipstream zone in a way. Looks like he's doing a pretty steady job, but I think he might have to pit soon on those softs. It'll be interesting to see what a Robot has to do if he has to pit. I reckon he will, but yeah, we'll see. DRS for Jedi, he's very low on ERS. Robot not so much. And Jedi's going to try and go around the outside, but it's not going to work out for him. He goes wide. Robot keeps the position for now, and Jedi doesn't want to be overtaking through this section. Proctor's doing a good job of sticking with Ali Cade, and I think that's pretty much it. At the moment the fights are with Jedi and Robot, and Proctor and Ali Cade. And Jedi not doing a bad job. He cuts the corner a little bit. I actually want to see. I'm gonna tell you guys what the.
What do you think Robot's plan is here by strategy-wise? 5 laps to go. When if he pits, he needs to pit after 5 laps.
I'm not sure.
I
think he might go with softs at the end. I think it might be smart. It might be his only chance of catching up to Super Bounty. I reckon Jedi might get the jump when he goes onto the fresh set of tyres.
Ali Cade and Proctor, they are not pitting anymore.
It really depends whether they're getting poor traction, their wheel spinning too much. Because as we know, my tyres were on about 60-65% at the end of the race. I'm not sure about yours, Lika. And we were going a little bit shorter distance than them as well. So
Yeah.
they
Yeah, I was
might
sure
pit. I
saying
think
that
Robot will pit.
Amir pulling away with ours. Yeah, Amir is his pace is surely D1 pace, so that's what he's been doing all season, being faster than others and doing a really good job. Of course, the softs are already 7 laps old, so they're not in their best anymore.
No, they're definitely not. Tyres wise, everyone's on 6, 7, 8 laps old. Random's trying to make his way back through the field. We'll see what he can do after starting. I think he was P2, so there's no reason why he shouldn't make himself up maybe to P6 if he really pushes. He is on mediums though, and he's on the oldest tyres out of anyone on.
Should I been
grid at the
still
moment.
able to keep up with Robot?
In fact, he might get him if he gets
Yeah.
good traction out of here.
A little lock up.
Robot has got a lot of ERS here. Hasha's just roaming outside of the DRS zone from these guys as well, so we'll have to look out for him. Maybe if these guys make a few mistakes, we could see the Pingu racing driver, as Robot looks like he went a bit off track there.
Yeah.
Not 100% sure.
And Jedi actually followed.
Oh, Super Bounty pits. So are we going to see
Oh, and
Jedi
Jedi
as
did a
well?
little mistake. Lost the traction on the where the bump used to be. And it's a
Well,
pit window
it is-
open.
Yeah, you do think you have a lot of confidence going through there, but if you get a little bit of curb there,
Yeah.
that's it, you spin. Luckily I didn't do it in the race, but I was doing it a lot when I was doing time trial. Supanti comes out in P7, Bob also pits. Expect a few others to pit this lap as well, maybe Marco and Avi GT.
Ponte goes on medium tires with Bob, and they should be able to do the race easily with those tires.
So Bob exits pit lane in P10. We have Jedi still right on the back of Robot. At the moment this is for P2, but it will end up being for P3. It depends. I guess it depends if these guys pit or not. Ali Cade still on hards. Amir on hards as well. I expect Robot to pit. If not, he's done a pretty great strategy. Jedi not closing up enough to the Robot. It's been like this last few laps. Hash is now in the DRS. Jedi hits the rear of Robot there, I think. Let's see. No damage, luckily, but he is pitting along with Hasher. So, Proctor's
Right.
got a 3-second penalty. There hasn't been many penalties at all.
Yeah.
Robot has 0 warning, so he's done a great job. Yellow flag for Bob. That's really unfortunate.
But there is a Bounty and Proctor paddling. Bounty made a move on him.
Has Hasher jumped? No, he hasn't. But we are going to see, a good battle between these guys. I think Bounty might have just overtaken Proctor. I do want to see how long Robot can stay out on those mediums.
Yeah, I
and-
think a
and
few more
Random, of
laps and
course.
he needs to pit. I don't
Yeah,
think there
Random
is a
also-
way that he can carry
No.
on.
Because that would mean he's going for 20 laps, and we were
Yeah.
struggling to do 19 on hards,
Yeah.
so I don't think there's much chance. Unless there's a safety car, of course, that would really make the race exciting. I think Amir will be pitting. He will pit, I think, once for the fastest lap. I think he already has it, but
Yeah, he has now. He would be between a Robot and Allicade, most likely.
yeah. But I expect Robot to pit. If not, Amir will just pull out a gap. Because I'm pretty sure he can do whatever he wants, pretty much.
Yeah.
At the moment, he's got the fastest lap by about 3/10 from Ali Cade, 2.5 tenths from Ali Cade, but Super Bounty makes it. So if Amir wants to get this fastest lap, he'll have to go on to a different type of tyre to carry it out on, as Ali Cade goes a little bit wide, so he's struggling for traction
which will mean that Super Bounty will start closing up to him.
I think Margalita, if Robot beats the next lap on softs, he can easily make it till the end because there is no formation lap or out lap, in lap or hot lap on from qualifying, so they would be totally fresh tires. In that case, they would last at 10 laps, but would be interesting to see what they do.
I think Robot might want to go a little bit longer because the softs do die off very quickly after.
Yeah. Bounty and Allegate having
now.
a little contact there. Hopefully there was no damage for neither one of them. Bounty having a much faster tire now, so...
Yeah, I'm gonna see what Hasher can do against Jedi. We saw Hasher have similar pace to Jedi, but Jedi had DRS previously and Slipstream, so we'll see what happens. Hasher doesn't get the greatest of exits. The Jedi gets a decent one, so I don't think there'll be a challenge into the chicane. Super Bounty is really starting to close up, and we're going to see, can he make a move?
Oh, one little white there, unluckily. There is some feedback coming from you. Like a like a Jumanji drums. Allocated
no!
fins.
Allocate's out.
Is that a safety car?
Surely it's right. Yeah, virtual safety car only.
Yeah, it sounded like a Jumanji. I just watched the movie a few nights back. And...
No, it was my chair. It's got like a little pillow on the back, and then
okay.
when you move it, like rubs against the chair.
Marco got a 3-second time penalty, multiple warnings.
Who's gonna pit? Is anyone gonna pit? So Ali Cade, the pole sitter, is unfortunately out of the race. But Random doing a really good job, a great job. He was right at the back after the first lap, and he's up into P5. He might have to pit again. And actually, will Robot be able to get to the pit lane before the virtual safety car ends? I don't think so. Will he pit though? I think he will. No, he doesn't. Okay.
Alright, interesting.
Bit of surprise.
He might try to get till the end.
He might need another virtual safety car to...
What happened to Bounty?
Proctor's just overtaken him. Great job from Proctor.
There was no small gap, I think. He might made a mistake on the exit.
Yeah, Random's pitted, which has given Hasher and Jedi a position. Super Bounty getting a lot of understeer through this section. He's going to have to struggle to get past these guys.
Yeah.
And Mir now has a gap, I reckon, to overtake these guys. So Ali Cade from hero to zero. Unfortunate. He was quicker than most of the guys. He'd made the wrong decision on the inters period.
Yeah.
And he just got a little bit overexcited. Through the same section as we all had troubles with today. The last corner of the first sector.
Yeah.
We all suffered with it. We all went maybe a little bit too wide. Some of us got away with it. People like Pingu and I think it was Scotty didn't quite get away with it. Mir locking up a little bit there, but nothing major.
Oh, H did a little mistake on the exit from the spoon and lost the 10th there.
Super Bounty's still struggling to get past Proctor,
yeah.
Which is surprising. Yeah, he's going to open up DRS. Can he get past? Just doesn't have the ERS really to do it. But he's closing up a lot here. He's going to go to the inside. Please don't be any contact. Proctor lets him go by. Nice job from Bounty and Proctor, both being very respectful of each other. But Super Bounty came from a long way back there.
Yeah.
And we got Hasher really close to Jedi. we could see a move. Looks like
The weather is getting better also now.
It's starting to get sunny. Random pitted on softs. We'll see. He might set the quickest lap of the race. I wouldn't be surprised. He goes through the first sector. He's 6 tenths up on his previous best. So I'm actually going to go on board with him, see what his lap's like. He goes a bit wide. I wonder if he picked up a warning there.
I think after the rain ended, that the only right option would be a hard tire. It depends now how Amir's tire will last, and of course
Marco, and he falls to the back.
Bounty was able to pull a gap on Proctor now.
Asher is right on the back. With Jedi still. Jedi, oh, he's going to lock up quite badly there. He went right onto the dirt and grass. So that's going to cost him a bunch of time. Proctor's still within the DRS.
Yeah, he
bounty, but
got a 4 tenths there somehow.
So we're about to see Random cross the line to take the fastest lap.
Oh, the side by side in the first corner, Jedi and H. Really fair battle. Random setting the fastest lap of the race, 29.7.
It's very quick.
Yeah, really quick. It's a 1 lap old soft tire when you only have like 8-9 laps of fuel. Bounty been closing the gap on Robot, I think, also.
Ooh. Yeah, I have seen that. Robot's going to start struggling. He's got a lot of VRS though. Compared to Soup Bounty, he's got a ton more. I think it was definitely easier to save up VRS in the wet weather period. Hasha gets a little bit of wheel spin coming out the hairpin, but it's quite usual, as I was, especially in practice, I was spinning a lot there. It's really difficult to do. Even if you're only a little bit of throttle.
Yeah.
The camber of the corner makes it
a
so
little moment for H again. Now, interesting to see what happens with Robot. It will decide a lot. Bounty will be comfortable ending the race with these tires, so will Proctor is there and there. Amir also will be struggling a little bit in the end. We had a clear weather though throughout the race, so this guy had little...
Here we are. Hasher's going to go to the outside. Is he going to make the move stick? Oh, Jedi spins! But he saves it. Nice job from...
Was there contact?
I believe so. I don't think there was a lot Hasher could have done there. But Jedi did a really nice Tokyo drift to save it. I think Jedi might have to give up on 5th place here, because I just think Hash has got the pace over him anyway.
Proctor doing really good job here now. He's not dropping back too much.
Yeah, let's check the penalty situation. I'm 100% sure Robot hasn't got a penalty.
Yeah, he has 100% of ERS.
So, Robot has not got a single warning. Bounty's got 1. Amir's got 2 warnings. Proctor has a penalty. Hash has got no penalties. Jedi's got no penalties. So these drivers are really clean. A penalty, 1 penalty for Random.
Bounty just got a warning maybe. Got it a little bit corner there. Proctor was inside 6 tenths. Now it's 9 tenths.
1 corner. Yeah, it says invalid lap time. I guess that's a corner cut. Ali Cade is out. When he was in the race, he didn't get a single warning. Marco's got a 5 seconds. So all these drivers super consistent.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they're a little bit slower than the D1 guys. They just take it more cautious. Maybe they can push as hard as the D1
Robot
guys.
is finishing a race with that medium tire.
Yeah,
there is no point of pitting anymore. He's gonna lose at least 3 places, maybe even for random.
We're gonna see. I really want to see Robot do some ultra defending. But Super Bounty is on 10%, and then you see Robot on 95, and you think, how?
If
pitting
yeah.
now.
I mean, we'll
Unless
stay
he really
ahead.
Messes this up. Yep, unless he really messes this up, he will stay ahead.
Yeah, easy.
Big lockup from Robot there.
Yeah, the tire starts to struggle from now on. No easy laps for him.
If the medium really starts to wear off, Proctor's actually only 7/10 behind Bounty. And the gap's not... I mean, it is coming down, but it's not really coming down a lot.
Yeah.
Between Bounty and Robot. So there's obviously a big opportunity for Proctor to get a podium here.
Yeah, it depends on how those
behind.
tires last for him.
I mean, looking at Robot, I think if Super Bounty's sort of pushing the same as Robot, I expect Super Bounty to stay ahead. But you never know, because the slipstream is really OP down the back straight and through 130R. Through 130R, it feels like the car behind just gets a really big advantage. I don't know why, but it just feels like you get a huge advantage, and you can have a real go into the chicane.
Yeah, it's been going back and forward, the gap between Bounty and Proctor. So I guess the hard tires, they are he's starting to feel that that they are not that good anymore.
So Jedi is still sticking with Hasher. Hasher's made a mistake and he's off.
Oh no!
That's going to cost him the P5. So Jedi up into P5. After attempting D1 and crashing out early on, he's done a very good job. As you see, a yellow flag. I believe that was for Bob, maybe going off a little bit off track. And I think Random's aim now will be to get P6 because he's only 2.4 behind.
I'm gonna check the Robot's driving a little and see how he's doing with these super old tires. 17 laps on those mediums.
We'll see. The gap has been coming down. I'm actually going to check the lap times between these two guys. So Bounty just at a 31.4 and Robot's on a 32.6. So at the moment he's about a second quicker. So at the end of the race, I mean, it depends really, because Robot has that much ERS more that he could defend.
Yeah.
Yellow flag sector 1. I think that is Random or Show. Oh, it's Hasher. Maybe a bit of contact between these two guys, because they were very, very close. And actually, that's
yeah. There is the wing. I haven't seen that broken wing in a while.
Yeah, Hasher is gonna have to.
That's really unfortunate. He's gonna drop a few places here. He needs to bid.
He might even go to last.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's going to go to last here.
Gap between Bounty and Robot 2.6 now.
Yeah, I think Proctor is starting to admit defeat here. I think he's very similar on pace. He's actually pretty much matching Robot's lap times now. That lap time, I want to see the gap between them two on that lap. Robot set a 32.3 and Super Bounty set a 32.0. So unfortunately, unless these last 3 laps are very, very good for Bounty, it looks like Robot's going to take these medium tyres. What is that, 20 laps? 21 laps? I think it's 21
Yeah,
laps.
that's a long stint.
And Super Bounty cannot use any more ERS. He needs to be saving up. If he's going to have a go, it's going to be the last lap.
Robot's starting to use also a little bit more now, but
I think he realizes that if he uses a bit, he will stay ahead.
Yeah, I think he's keeping an eye on the cap all the time, and
I tell you what, Bounty looked amazing through Spoon, and then I was looking at Robot, and it just didn't look He didn't look comfortable.
Yeah.
But actually now, I just saw a yellow...
It's show
yellow
crime
for
maybe.
Show. Oh no, it's random.
Oh damn.
So, he must have, as I said earlier, the camber of that corner is really awkward. And Super Bounty, he's not getting any luck here. He's running out of ERS and fuel. He's got the yellow fuel marker thing. That means he is minus on fuel.
Yeah, I think Osher Robot been nursing the tires throughout the race. There is 3 guys at the moment on track whose tires are old. It's Show Crime, Proctor and Robot. Everyone done 19 laps on those tires. Of course, Proctor and Show Crime on hard tire compound, but still not the easiest one to drive with anymore. 1.6 second gap between Super Bounty and Robot. Do you reckon that we might see a little fight in the end now? I think.
But unfortunately, yellow flag sector.
Yeah, it's Haas.
That's gonna be Bob. Bob's driving backwards. That's not great. Never a good sign. And we might see these final 2 laps come down to the wire between him and Hasher.
Robot saving ERS.
And it's second. It's within a second now.
Yeah.
So, surely on these last 2 laps, we're going to see Bounty go for a move.
Yeah, I think Robot can actually still get him outside of DRS. Yeah.
He's in DRS now.
Yeah, now, yeah.
Yellow flag for Marco.
Let's see.
He's gone off. There's no front wing damage for him. Yeah, that's alright.
They are in the party together, so they know what they're doing at the moment, and they know how the penalties will be, and if there is even point for fighting. And Proctor is not too far behind.
Oh, is this the last lap?
Yeah.
That was the last lap, so it's going to be do or die for Bounty here.
There is a little bit Jumanji.
Yep, that was me. I'm moving in my chair.
I like it.
You like it?
I think there is a hippo or something coming through the wall soon.
Maybe.
I hope not.
Oh, and Super Bounty is very, very close.
Really close.
And on the exit,
he needs to wait now. Be patient. Be patient.
And there we
because we'll be losing so much time if you fight here.
And Robot's... I don't know why Robot was really going defensive there. There's not much point. And here we are. Who's going to get the better exit? It's going to be Robot getting the better exit out of there. And going 20 laps, but we got Amir coming through the final corner now.
Good job. Solid.
Great job.
Solid
and
one.
And that is, what, 8 out of 9 wins this season. Bounty's too far behind. And it's going to be Robot P2, Bounty P3, Proctor P4 if it stays like this. Proctor comes home to a very unlikely P4. Robot crosses the line P2, this is Bounty P3, Proctor P4, and I think Proctor has a penalty, but that's not going to affect anything.
Yeah, really solid job again from Amir. And Robot also, I think he's been having podium almost every race.
I think Hasher's on... I think Hasher actually spun, so that's the end of that battle. Let's see if Bob can overtake Marco. I think Marco is gonna get demoted, actually, position.
Yeah. Random V6, Show Crime, 21 laps with those hard. Good job. V7, maybe even jumping random, not sure, no. I'll be finishing the race in P8. We'll lock up there, but it doesn't matter anymore.
And here we are, Marco comes through the final corner. He's going to take P9 on track, but we'll see what happens due to penalties. He crosses the line. Actually, yeah, Bob... Marco gets P9. Great job from him. And Bob P10 getting points. Does Hasher have any penalties? And he slowed right down. That was a decent race.
Yeah.
Not really for overtaking. I would have said There was a couple of battles.
Robot's tires in the end, the left front was 74%, right front was 72%, left rear 65, and right rear 64%.
Amazing.
So his tires were super gone.
Apparently, Show has a similar tire.
But yeah,
that was pretty. It was a decent race.
Really good
It was
one.
probably not the best this season, but Amir takes P1 with the fastest lap. Great job from him. Robot gets P2, Bounty P3 after being very similar paced to Robot the whole of the last 10 laps. Proctor gets P4, Jedi P5, Random and Showcrime both the Ferraris in P6 and 7 after being last and second to last on the first lap. Avi GT gets P8, not a bad result from him. Marco and Bob both have very good battles, with Bob getting a few more penalties, which kind of cost him P9 there. Hashshark gets P11 after being P5 pretty much the whole race, and then I think he spun out with Random, and unfortunately that was the end for that, and Alicade is the only DNF there, and very clean race since only one person DNF'd and they were on their own.
Yeah.
So I will be pretty happy with everyone in the race.
Job, and thank you for people on the stream. Thank you, AJ. Did most of the commentating here. We see tomorrow on GT Sport and D3 and D4. So see you guys later.